Okay, so good day everyone. Today I will be discussing how you will be able to do the correlation using Microsoft Excel. So here I have an example data from Philippine Statistics Authority Civil Registration Service. So here we have the National Capital Region NCR, the different cities, and then here on the column B we have the number of live births, and then in column C we have number of deaths. So um, the task here is how will you use Microsoft Excel in order to know the association or the correlation between two quantitative variables. So what you will do is do the correlation, okay? And in order to do that, um, diba, I've discussed before that in determining the association of two quantitative variables, you need to plot first. So first, let's do a scatter plot with the data that we have. So, okay, I'll drag this one. I'll drag the data, and then I will include the label, and then I'll click insert, click the charts, and then click this scatter. So from this, we can see the scatter plot is there's a trend, di ba? Na siya'y padungan, and there's one outlier, this one, kaning naadapit sa 50,000, di ba? Na outlier. But we can see that there's a trend, okay? An upward trend in the data that we have. So we can proceed. Kay we can see that there's a association naman kay from the four quadrants. This is quadrant 1, di ba? Quadrant 1, and then quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So naaman siya sa quadrant 3 most of the plots or most of the data. So meaning to say there is a possible correlation. So now let's identify the correlation between this one. So kay human naman tag-plot ato jud kuhaon kung unsa gud ang result sa correlation. Sige. So we discuss about the formula, di ba? The formula in order to get the correlation, kuhaon sa nimo daan ang z-scores, and then you proceed with the correlation. So here in Excel, dili na i-show ang formula. Automatically, if you click it, masolve na dayon ang correlation between the data. So you click data, and then again, if you don't have the data analysis here, you can right-click File, and then customize the ribbon. And then click Add-ins. Okay, it's loading. Nag-loading pang laptop. Wait lang. And then you click Go. Then you check Analysis Toolpath, and then you click OK. So, mo-show na ni siya ang data analysis. You click Data Analysis, and then you click Correlation here. You click OK. And then the input range, you just put on the data, the quantitative data. And then I check labels in first row, kay naaman din labels in first row. Output range, I just put it here beside. Okay, and then I'll click OK. And here is the result, diba? Ang ana lang siya kadali, ang ana lang siya kapaspas pagkuha sa result. Okay, so I'll adjust the screen. Okay, so you will notice na in this one, in the result na ay mga number 1. So what does this mean? Kay since correlation is association between two variables, in here, ang i-correlate is number of live births and number of live births. So the same. So the correlation is 1. So meaning na perfect correlation kay the data is parehas ra. And then here's a number of deaths. Number of deaths pud ari still 1 kay same naman ang data. Okay? So what you will look for is sa kani nga dili parehas ang data. number of live births in the x-axis, and then number of deaths in the y-axis. The result is 0.99. So, ing ani nga part, dili ta mo round off, okay? Round off will not apply sa ing ani. Kay, kung unsa ni siya, like 0.99, mao na gud na siya, dili mo siya himong 1. Okay? As it is na siya, 0.98, 0.7, 0.8, 0.7, mo na siya. And basing sa itong i-discuss before, 1 is a perfect relationship, perfect correlation, perfect association. And then those numbers that are closer to 1, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, negative 0.6, negative 0.7, negative 0.8, negative 0.9 are have a strong positive or negative na correlation. And then those na lower, which is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, there's a correlation but it's weak. Okay? So in our kaninga example, from the given data, the result of the correlation analysis shows a strong positive correlation between the number of live births and the number of deaths. So that's how you can simply explain the result. Okay, it's a brief explanation. Okay, from the given data, which is this one, given data from PSA, the number of live births and number of deaths, we computed for the correlation, and the result shows that there's a strong positive correlation because 0.99 is the result is 0.99. So there's a strong positive correlation between the two variables, the response and the explanatory variables. So to check that, the scatter plot here shows sakto gyud kay the trend is here coming from the quadrant 3 going upward to quadrant 1. So there is really a strong positive correlation. Okay? We can check if sakto ba gyud ang result sa correlation by looking at the scatter plot. And in this scatter plot, klaro jud sa kayo. Okay? It's an upward sloping, upward trend, upward scatter ang pagka-scatter sa data. And makita nato ang build up is within lang sa quadrant 3, and in quadrant 1 na ay gamay na usa nga outlier. So that's it. Ano lang siya ka-simple when using a Microsoft Excel. Okay, that's how you can simply do the correlation using Microsoft Excel. So I hope you will be able to do this by your own. Okay, for those who have laptops at home and for those who can access this through Google Classroom, this assignment, I will send a copy of this in the Google Classroom so that you can answer this for those who have laptops. So the assignment is to identify the correlation between the two quantitative variables given below, the total income in millions and total expenditure in millions. And this will be submitted during our face-to-face schedule on March 29. If you have laptop, you can proceed in doing this today. But if you do not, you can answer this assignment. I will give you 30 minutes of our laboratory hour on March 29. Okay? But the submission for this is only up until March 29. So that's, if you have questions or clarifications, you can ask me in the group chat. You can message me or you can personal message me. But this is the end of our discussion on how you can do the correlation using Microsoft Excel. Have a great day ahead and see you in our face-to-face class.